For our stats project, we decided to test the interaction effect between astrological signs and various factors. Our survey asked 5 questions of the takers. First being, what is your astrological sign? Second, what's your GPA? Third, what Hogwarts house do you identify with? Fourth, what subject do you feel you do best in? And fifth, what subject do you feel is your favorite? Your astrological sign is determined on the day you were born and how the planets were aligned. Certain personality traits are given to each astrological sign, and it is predicted that the person born under the sign will act in a certain way throughout their life. The main question we focused on was astrological sign versus GPA. Because GPA was a numerical value, it was easier to analyze than some of the others. Our sub-questions included GPA and best subject, or GPA and favorite subject. There was also best subject versus favorite subject, which would have been a non-parametric study, GPA versus Hogwarts house, and best subject versus Hogwarts house. Each of these interested us, but ultimately we decided that we would focus on astrological sign and GPA. We decided to only sample freshmen because they would be in a lot of the same classes, so it'd be easy to track the results. This is an example of cluster sampling because we only sampled freshmen. It is also an example of convenience since Rachel and I are both mentors for the G community, and so the G community would be easy to access.
We decided to divide the signs up into elements to make the data easier to analyze.
We decided to create an ANOVA table to test our claim that there is a difference between the means of each element. If there is a difference between the means, then that would suggest a correlation between star sign and GPA. And our F value fell within the critical region. We performed a Sheffield test using an alpha value of 0.05, comparing the highest average GPA, fire signs with 3.63, to the lowest GPA, air signs with 3.12. Our critical value came out to be 2.776, and our test statistic was at 6.475, well within range. This further proves that there is a significant difference between the means of elemental signs.
The ANOVA table resulted in a reject H0 conclusion. This means that at least one of the means was significantly different enough to suggest that the element of a sign may have some effect on GPA. Now, our project wasn't perfect. We only sampled one freshman community, which while it made things easier, it also limited our data. We also offered write-in answers to our survey, so we got a few weird answers that we had to throw out. It would also be cool to expand upon our data. Additionally, we could sample signs throughout their high school experience to see how they do through the course of 4 years. It'd be interesting to see how astrological signs do in adult life. It would be interesting to sample various fields of work and see if certain signs are more prevalent depending on career choice. All in all, astrology is real, and if anyone questions it, you can say that Zoe and Rachel did the math and proved that the zodiac isn't a scam.